Every year, the American Heart Association says that 350,000 people experience sudden cardiac arrest. In Lansing, Michigan, a man is alive because when his heart stopped, 3 people knew what to do and took action. Ann Emmerich introduces us to his Angels in the Alley. We want to warn you, this story includes video of a medical emergency.
It's good for recreation, it's good for friendships, and it doesn't hurt that I'm a pretty good bowler too.
Dennis Kelly is among dozens who show up every week to City Limits in Mason for the Monday Night Bowling League. He averages a 195, and friends say he's a pretty good person too.
Go out of his way to do anything for you.
Scott Shaberg works at the bowling alley, bowls with Dennis, and calls him one of his best friends.
I was on the next lane over, yep, we were bowling against each other that night.
A night, the sound of bowling balls hitting the pins stopped, and the alley stood still. Dennis was getting ready to bowl when he collapsed.
911, where's your emergency? We have a person down. We're in the bowling alley, Mason City Limits.
So just kind of out of the blue, really no warning. We were all scrambling around trying to get him some help.
Kevin Ammerman was not supposed to be there that night. He agreed to substitute on a team and was about 10 lanes down from Dennis.
Being a retired paramedic, I kind of made my way down there to see what was going on.
Dennis had suffered sudden cardiac arrest.
Is he conscious right now? Is he awake?
Nope. Right now I don't have a pulse. I'm starting CPR on him.
At that point, I started CPR right away. There was an off-duty county deputy that was here having dinner, so he came out.
One of the things they asked right away when he went down, is there an AED in this facility? And everybody was looking around and they couldn't find one.
Go ahead, what's your plate?
At just that moment, a deputy just down the road heard the call on his radio.
He just happened to be in the right place. Deputy Bellinger was driving by and had the AED with him, and that was critical.
All right, he goes straight ahead, they'll tell you.
Yeah, I got CPR in progress.
They started CPR, brought him back, and now we have to start it again.
So we all carry AEDs on patrol with us. That way, anytime we get a call, regardless of if someone has an AED or not, we're able to bring ours in.
First responders say that AED, or automated electronic defibrillator, was key to saving Dennis Kelly's life.
Everyone clear? Good? Clear. Shocking?
Shock delivered.
I think it ended up delivering 4 shocks total. But when they loaded him in the ambulance, he actually had his heart rate back.
1, 2, 3.
3 men in the right place at the right time with the right skills. It's not lost on Dennis how close he came to death.
I think we have angels all around us on earth in the form of people who help.
It's really imperative for all of us. We're called to be good Samaritans, and we are called to take care of our fellow man and be prepared to do so.
You know, when I was over in the UK, they converted all their red telephone booths into stations for
defibrillators.
Yeah. And it sent the message so close to home for me. Like, I don't know where the defibrillator stations are, where I'm going. And I thought, I really should. Right. But there it was right front and center. And so I took it to heart. Like, wherever I am, do I know where that is? And do I keep up with my CPR training?
Right.
I think you have to. And, you know, you do it, and they say once a year or once every other year. But you're not going to remember. You got to practice it.
Right.
You know, and just remember, CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, all that's doing is keeping the blood flow and oxygen to the brain until you can get other help. Right. It's that AED that's saving you.
That's right. Yeah. It's getting that the electric impulse back in to get the heart going again.
Just buying time until you can get that. Yep. All right, and CPR training has changed a little bit too.
It has changed a lot.
Yeah, and so you've got to keep up with it.
But it's so accessible. They make it so accessible.
They make it easy to do, maybe through the Red Cross, through fire departments, different individuals in your city may teach it in your local area. So you could reach out to the Area Agency on Aging and other organizations to find out where to take that training.